So the product we are going to be using today is the Redken Brews, and it's the Maneuver Cream Pomade. And the way that they describe this product is add smoothness and hold to men's hairstyles with this water-based pomade for men. Water-based formula creates texture with low shine, great for pompadours and smooth, flexible styles. Same great formula with new packaging. Now, I've never actually used this product before, but I did use a paste it was kind of like in a toothpaste tub from Redken a couple of years ago, which I really liked. It was really soft, but it gave it a real nice texture without really weighing it down too much. So if it's a similar product to that, I'm quite looking forward to giving this a use today, actually. So actually, it's quite a decent sized product. It's 100 millilitres, so you get quite a bit of product in there. I believe it's around the £12 mark, although I think I've looked online, you can get it a little bit cheaper at some places. So it's slightly more, it's more expensive than something you'd get in the supermarket or anything like that, but it also has, to be honest, the tin is a little bit like supermarket product feel to it. It feels on the cheaper side. It's plastic tub, which you have through here. A bit more of a tinier top. And yeah, I mean, if the product works okay, then you don't mind paying that price. But it's, say if you think of like the Layrite, if you'd pay around between £12 and £16 for a tub of the Layrite. The Layrite actually is quite an elegant piece of packaging, if you think about that, comparing the two there. But let's go and put it in. We'll give it a little try now. Okay, so when you first open the tin and then pop your finger in, try and get some product out, it is very soft. You get it out of the tin very easily. You work it through your hands, warm it up, and it instantly has that soft, pliable feeling to it. You don't really feel like you have to warm it up too much. It feels like instantly you can just put that into your hair once it's over your hands. You don't really feel like you've got to sort of activate it or anything like that. It feels very much like a soft cream, but not a cream that really stays moist or goes dry. It's very in between that, actually. It's sometimes you get cream and it really spreads everywhere, whereas this actually, it sits in your hands, but it doesn't then, when you're working it through the hair, when you put it into the hair, then it doesn't feel as though it dries and you get that sort of oomph and that texture and the body through there. It goes into the hair, and it retains a softness to it. It doesn't really feel like it gets that grit, or it doesn't feel like it's a cream, where a cream, it goes really, really soft and it sort of gets it just coats the hair and it sits. This feels like it's somewhere in between. I actually put some extra product into the front because I put it in, I feel like actually straight away it's not necessarily gonna hold or last through the day. I kind of feel like this is something that's, after a few hours, you're going to almost feel as though, well, what product's in my hair? Did I put anything in? So I'll be interested to see how this lasts, actually. It gives it quite a nice texture, I would say, at the start, but then even running my hands through it then, like, and this is a minute, 2 minutes after putting it in, it already feels very much, you can feel like the product in your hair, but it doesn't really feel like there's lots in there or that it's got any hold. So I feel like this is probably and even see then, this is already starting to sink in through this area straight away, actually. So I've got a feeling that this is not going to last amazingly through the day. So I'd imagine this is something that if you have a bit more of a flowy look, on my shorter look where I want to keep a bit of volume, I think it's not going to be great. If you have hair where it's a little bit longer and trying to push it back and want something that's got a little bit of hold and maybe just to sit back without looking like this product in, that might be a winner. What we'll do is we'll check in back at the end of the day, see how that has lasted. I'm going to go and wash my hands now. It is water-based product, so I'd imagine it's going to wash off super easy. So to be honest, I've completely forgot about recording last night. I was absolutely knackered. I was sort of working on the laptop late last night and trying to work on a new ad. So actually I didn't get anything of that done. But what I would say is the product was a big no-no for me. When disappeared after like 2 hours and there was just like literally no product in there. Even at the start, it didn't give any sort of hold. And by the end, it just was like there was literally nothing in. I did nothing strenuous, didn't sort of get sweaty, didn't work out. It was just sat on the laptop. So actually that was a massive no-no for me. So